Kia ora everyone. In this video, we'll be learning about tūkapi, or personal pronouns. On this slide, we have some examples of personal pronouns as we know them in English. When we use these pronouns, we use a different one to differentiate between a male or a female by saying he or she, him or her. The words they or them can be used to describe any number of people, whether it's two or three or even one person. The word you can also refer to one, two, three or more people. And we use the word we to describe ourselves and other people, regardless of how many people we are talking about. There are two main types of uses of personal pronouns in a sentence. As a subject in the sentence like I, you, he, she, or as the object in a sentence such as me, us, him, her, or them. Lucky for us, this only really matters when we're using them in te reo Pākehā. Pronouns in te reo Maori work a little bit differently. The word for pronoun in te reo Maori is tūkapi. You might also hear them called tūpou. The function of a tūkapi in a sentence is to take the place of a noun, or in the case of rere mahi, action sentences, we will be using them to take the place of the kaimahi, which is the person, animal, or thing that is doing the action. In te reo Māori, we don't differentiate for male or female. We use the same word to say he, she, him, her, or it, and that word is ia. There are also different words in Māori for you, we, or us, they, or them, depending on whether the person speaking is including the person they are speaking to, or how many people they are talking about in the sentence. Here we have three different groups of tūkapi: singular, which refer to a single person; dual, which is two people; and plural, for when we refer to three or more people, animals, or things. The singular pronouns are o or aho, which means I or me; koe, which means you, one person; and ia, which can mean he, him, she, her, or it. The dual pronouns, tūkapi takirua, are taua and maua, which both mean we; kōrua, you, two people; and raua, they or them, two people. Lastly, we have the tūkapi takitini, plural pronouns, tātou and mātou, also meaning we, with three or more people; koutou, you, three or more people; and rātou, three or more. When we use tūkapi, making sure we choose the correct one to use depends on the relationship between the person speaking, the person they are speaking to, and any others they are referring to in the sentence. In this diagram, the person who is speaking is green, and they have little lines beside them to indicate that they are the ones speaking. The person that's being spoken to is blue. The ones who are being spoken about, but not spoken to directly, are coloured grey. The red lines around the outside of each group of people shows who is included in the word being used. I'll show you what I mean. Let's start with the bottom line. In the first example, aho, the speaker is only speaking about themselves. Aho, I or me. With koe, the only person the speaker is referring to is the person they are speaking to. Koe, you. In the last singular pronoun, tūkapi takitahi, the speaker is referring to someone else, ia, meaning he, she, him, her, or it. In the next line up are the dual pronouns. Taua means we, as in you and I. The speaker and the listener are included in this kupu. Maua also means we, but with maua, the person being spoken to is not included. Maua means we, as in me and someone else. Kōrua means you, but when speaking to two people. And raua means they, those two. not including the speaker or the person being spoken to. On the top line, the rules are exactly the same, but with a higher number of people, 3 or more people. Tātou is we, meaning all of us. Mātou is we, me and others. Koutou is you, 3 or more. And rātou is they or them, 3 or more. This is a really good diagram to help you remember which of the tūkapi is the right one for the right context. They can be tricky, but they get easier to remember with practice. Here we have a little demo on how to use a pronoun in the place of a kaimahi. I'm going to use this rere mahi poro as an example. Kei te moe te pepi, the baby is sleeping. Let's have a look at the question. If someone were to ask, kei te aha te pepi, what is the baby doing? You probably wouldn't say the baby is sleeping. The main reason is because it sounds repetitive and a little bit unnatural. You already know you're talking about the baby, so you would most likely say he or she is sleeping. So all you need to do is take out the kaimahi, which is te pepi, and replace it with the word for he or she, which is ia. Kei te aha te pepi, what is the baby doing? Kei te moe ia, he is sleeping. Here are some examples of different types of sentences using pronouns and the tū mahi poro, noho, to sit. These ones are tūkapi takitahi, which are the ones that talk about one person. When you're looking at these, it's important to pay careful attention to the person who is speaking and the person, people, or animal they are speaking about. Kei te noho ahau, I am sitting. Kei te noho ia, he, she, or it is sitting. In this case, it's she. Kei te noho ia, she is sitting. The last one, the girl is speaking to the boy using koe. Kei te noho koe, you are sitting. The tūkapi tuarua are pronouns that refer to two people, animals, things, etc. For example, we two, you two, and those two. Maua and taua can also mean us when they're used in the sentence in a different way. On the seesaw, the boy is speaking to the girl who is standing, saying, kei te noho maua, we are sitting, referring to the girl sitting on the seesaw and himself. The boy on the swing is speaking to the girl on the other swing. We are sitting, as in you and I. The two in the red trolley aren't speaking, but the other children are speaking either about them or directly to them. The girl is saying they are sitting. The boy who is holding the trolley handle is speaking to them saying, kei te noho kōrua, you two are sitting. Here are our tūkapi takitini. The girl sitting at the desk is saying, kei te noho mātou, we, me and these other two, are sitting. The boy in the middle of the children reading is saying, kei te noho tātou, we are sitting, including himself and the other children sitting with him. And here's our girl again talking about the group of readers, saying, kei te noho rātou, they are sitting. In the last picture, the girl standing behind the carousel is speaking to the one sitting on it, saying, kei te noho koutou, you are sitting. Here are some sentences in English for you to translate into te reo Maori. Some of the sentences are written using a kaimahi to start with, so when you translate those ones, you'll need to figure out which pronoun fits the context and replace the kaimahi with the tūkapi. The other sentences already have a pronoun in them. Each sentence tells you the number of people or animals in brackets. Let's do the first couple together. Number 1, the children are sitting. We want to say they are sitting. We know there are 3 children, so the correct tūkapi will be rātou. Kei te noho rātou. Number 2, he is speaking. There's only one person in the sentence, so the correct tūkapi will be ia. Kei te kōrero ia. If you'd like to work through this mahi harato now, please pause the video and translate the sentences using the pronoun that would best fit. When you play the video again, I'll give you the answers. Here are the answers. Number 3, you are standing. Kei te tūkoe. Number 4, we are laughing. Kei te katakata tātou. Number 5, the birds are flying. We will change it to they are flying, and we know that there are 2 birds, so that will be kei te rere raua. Number 6, we are drinking. It's me and someone else, not the person I'm speaking to, so it will be kei te inu maua. Number 7, the women are singing. There's 2 women, so kei te waiata raua. Number 8, you are playing, 3 people. Kei te tākoro koutou. Last one, number 9, we are eating. You and I are eating. Kei te kai taua. Here are some sentences in Te Reo Maori now to translate into English. You'll need to indicate how many people or animals there are in the English sentence. Let's do the first couple together. Kei te rere kōrua. You are flying. 2 people. Kei te tū tātou. We are standing. And there's 3 more. If you'd like to work through this activity, please pause the video now and translate the video. I'll give you the answers when you get that. Here's the answer, starting with number 3. Kei te inu rātou, they are drinking, 3 or more. Number 4, kei te moe koe, you are sleeping, to 1 person. Kei te kai mātou, we are eating, me and 3 others. Kei te kanikani taua, we are dancing, you and I. Kei te waiata ahau, I am singing. Kei te tākaro maua, we are playing. And the last one, kei te kai ia, he, she, or it is eating. Here's a little rautaki mahara memory strategy to help you remember some of the rules around personal pronouns i te reo Māori. If it starts with a K, it refers to the person or people being spoken to, but not the speaker. For example, koe, horua, koutou, which in terms of the English translation all mean you. If it starts with the letter M, it refers to the person speaking and others, but not the one being spoken to. For example, maua and mātou, which both translate to we, as in me and my mates. If it starts with a T, it refers to both the person speaking and the one being spoken to. It's all inclusive. For example, taua and tātou, which also mean we. One way to remember this is T for tātou, T for together. Lastly, if it starts with an R, it refers neither to the speaker nor the one being spoken to. For example, raua, those 2, and rātou, those 3 or more. Both words meaning that they, and sometimes them, depending on its use in a sentence. So there we have it. He rautaki mahara mō ngā tūkapi katoa. I hope that helps. So just to recap, the function of the pronoun in a sentence I've been talking about today is to take the place of the kaimahi. The main reason we do this is to eliminate the repetition of the noun too many times, which doesn't seem that natural. The best way to remember which pronoun in Te Reo Māori fits which sentence is to use the memory strategies and just keep practicing. Pop a comment on the Google Classroom if you have any pātai. Ngā mihi nui kia koutou. Kia ora.